a dramatically different place. The ownership of content rights, where there's an ever-expanding array of ways to distribute that content, will make content licensing and ownership paramount. I saw it when I built DUT, and I believe I see it again today. Rljaw Entertainment will be one of the largest independent global distributors of video content, and I am very excited about our prospects. The goal over the next 30 minutes is to walk you through our investment presentation, which along with our S-4 registration statement was filed last Friday. Through the course of the presentation, we will introduce the key members of management, provide a better understanding of our operating business and its potential, walk you through our financials, and benchmark our valuation against the public comparables group. Turning now to page 4 of the investment presentation entitled Executive Summary, I'd like to reiterate that the formation of Rljaw Entertainment will create one of the largest independent global distributors of video and digital content. Our combined 2012 revenues are expected to be approximately $230 million, and our combined 2013 revenues are expected to be approximately $264 million. We expect 2012 EBITDA to be approximately $36.9 million, and 2013 EBITDA to be approximately $44.2 million. The company will be well capitalized with significant operational and financial flexibility. This will enable us to be nimble and react quickly to changes in market dynamics. I believe, as I said earlier, we have a superior management team which together has an excess of 150 years of industry experience and a history of success in this sector. I also believe that there are significant opportunities for growth for this new company. There are substantial cost synergies that will be realized very quickly. There are also numerous opportunities for product expansion, genre expansion, and channel expansion. Rljaw Entertainment will have access to the major strategic players and content creators, something that was not available to them on a standalone basis, and something which I will personally and specifically focus on as Executive Chairman. We will speak to all of these things in more detail as we move through the presentation. Turning now to page 5, I'm pleased to introduce the management team. As I stated earlier, I will be serving as Executive Chairman of the Rljaw Entertainment Company. Peter Edwards, the founder of Acorn Media, will be Vice Chairman. Ed Green, the Chairman and CEO of Image Entertainment and former President and co-owner of Anchor Bay, will lead the new company as CEO. Miguel Pineda, the CEO of Acorn Media, will be the combined entity's President and Chief Operating Officer. John Bagliano,
CEO.
Image Entertainment CFO, will be our CFO. And John Hyde will serve as our President of Global and Strategic Development. You can see readily from the team's bios that they not only are seasoned execs, but that they have a wealth of experience and a long track record of success in this specific business sector. The management team will also have a substantial economic incentive in the success of Rljaw Entertainment in the form of each of their ongoing equity interests. Transaction overview is highlighted on page 6 of the presentation. As noted, Rljaw Entertainment is being formed by combining Image Entertainment, Acorn Media, and Rljaw Acquisitions. Upon conclusion of the process, we will apply for listing on the NASDAQ. Our pro forma enterprise value is approximately $194 million. Assuming no redemptions by shareholders, we will have a substantial cash position and no net debt. To further enhance our flexibility, we have arranged for debt facilities by SunTrust Robinson Humphrey. The total consideration being paid is approximately $139 million in cash and 3.139 million shares of newly issued shares. The cash consideration includes the retirement of $11.7 million founders are also forfeiting approximately 29.4% of our basic promote and transferring $1 million of warrants to such sellers. This was a decision I made which improves the valuation at which the transaction is being completed, and I believe makes the deal far more attractive to current and prospective shareholders. Unlike most SPAC transactions, which are reverse mergers, here the RLJA shareholders will be the largest shareholder group of the combined company. Upon closing of the transaction, assuming no redemption, we expect Image shareholders to own approximately 11% of the combined entity, and Acorn shareholders to own approximately 5.2%. We expect the transaction to close this June, depending on the speed of the SEC process. Turning now to page 7, I would like to bring your attention to the investment highlights. As I said earlier, there are 4 main categories which I think should be the basis for an investment in Rljaw Entertainment. They are our presence and scale, our growth potential, our distribution capability, and our strong financials and conservative capital structure. While I've touched on different pieces of this, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce Ed Green, our CEO, to further elaborate on them for you. Ed.
Thank you, Bob. I'd like to also add my welcome to everyone. Let me begin by saying on behalf of the operating management team how pleased we are to have this opportunity to present to you, as well as how excited we are about this opportunity and the formation of Rljaw Entertainment. We've been doing this a long time, but seldom has there been an opportunity like this one, where you bring scale, variety of content, diversification of distribution, growth, and a strong balance sheet to bear. Additionally, that Bob's guidance and input will be of great value and give us extraordinary credibility as we move forward. Rljaw Entertainment will have over 5,000 niche and genre titles under our control. This creates significant barriers to entry. In 2011, on a combined basis, we sold over 20 million DVDs. We have strong and growing relationships with major online and streaming content providers, as well as established relationships with the major physical and broadcast outlets. Our growth will come from a variety of outlets. Given our scale, we'll be a leading candidate to roll up other entities and acquire libraries and content. We also have the opportunity to move aggressively as new channels of distribution are created, particularly digital ones. For example, Google and YouTube are creating new YouTube channels. That is something we may be able to take advantage of given our enormous amount of content. As the overall market expands and consumers continue to increase their appetite for content, we will benefit. This is equally true as they expand the manner in which they consume the content, whether on iTunes, Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, or some as yet unidentified manner, we still own and provide the content. And distribution is not just focused on the digital world. We also seek to optimize our content value by actively managing the distribution across all formats, channels, and geographies. We have a global distribution platform with centers in the U.S., Canada, the UK, and Australia. We have an extremely successful direct-to-consumer channel in the Acorn catalog, which will be highly complementary to the Image business. As Bob noted, it's important to us that we form Rljaw Entertainment with a strong balance sheet and a conservative capital structure. Overall, the nature of our business is one of steady, predictable, and diversified revenue streams. This business will have strong positive cash flows and will ensure that we're well positioned to continue to grow this business. I'd like now to give you a quick overview of our business. At its core, it's a fairly simple business model, and we attempt to capture that for you on page 9 of the presentation. We focus on acquiring, either through outright acquisition or long-term licenses, genre-based titles, brands, or libraries. Our business is not to produce content or take production risk. We generally acquire